your job is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest. I know Thursday night is on the way. Down in troubled waters, Mike's where the bay. Pour me a drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away. I know that I'll be among my friends. The Mike's where the page goes live again. There we go. Let that magic mango chase our blues away. We know that we'll be among our friends. Little Mike's where the page goes live again. There we go.
All right, there we go. There's a new tune. If you didn't catch it, that was Andy Simmons' new rock and roll tune. That was our beer release song for Troubled Waters party last Thursday night. So that was a cool one too, man. That's our fourth hit. We got 4. We're on our way to an album. I want to pay Andy. I saw you log in. I want you to go to Talladega with me, and we're going to set up on Talladega Boulevard and have a concert right there on the Strip. So, hey, good morning, everybody. Holy moly. So, our Pinellas County school system left Sarah on the bus. Well, left Sarah at home. I had to take Sarah to school because a substitute bus driver got here about 15 minutes early. Didn't honk, didn't stop, didn't do anything. Left me. I sat out there for an hour. Finally found out the bus came early, which is ridiculous. They told us they would never do that. They said they would honk because she's, door pickup. Oh my God, my wife let the fury on the school system. Trust me, because we've never missed the bus. Bad. So I had to take Sarah to school. That's why I'm late. She had a field trip at the Florida Orchestra today, little Sarah, and that I did not want her to miss that. School bus left at 9:45 to go to the orchestra. So I had to haul ass to get her to school. Now I'm back. So here we go. We'll talk about the tropics, talk about the weather, short and sweet. Not going to have our normal group because I told everybody I wouldn't be on, didn't know when. But you guys are here. That's all that matters. And who is GC? Who said my fly was down? Because you know what? It was down. Who are you? Did you see me at school? Where is that comment at? Because I looked down like a fool, and the son of a bitch, it was down. So I went to school office, taking my kid to school late with my fly down, with my Drunk Donkey Conehead shirt on. So what's up, Coneheads? All right, so big thanks. Here we go. Our Facebook Live sponsor this season, of course, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Great group down there, located here in Florida. 123 plus stores. beautiful brick mortar stores. It's like when you walk into ABC and it's like, oh my God, they need bigger carts. So big thanks to them guys, and thanks to all you cone heads. And in that new song, I've had requests to make the Drunk Donkey IPA beer a shirt, so I might just do that. So there you go. All right, so what are we watching? All right, cool. Tropics, nothing. We're going to get back to this map. Here's this official Tropics map. Good news, nothing cooking, right? 5-day forecast. We're winding down. Things usually start to really slow down. First part of November. So that's good. The other thing we're watching is this little guy down here. Now, there's one little map that I clicked on earlier today, and not like doesn't mean anything other than something to watch, but this is a cool little map. This is an experimental map that blends in all kinds of models. It was interesting. This morning's run suggested the Navy model and the UK model, not the CMC model, but UK and Navy model are suggesting possible tropical something down in the Bay of Campeche. So that's something, you know. And again, that's this little guy down here. These little fronts, these tails of fronts hang around sometimes, and that's how we get these late season systems. Sometimes the little bit of energy will hang around down here. Conditions start to get better for development. The shear relaxes, and so we're going to watch this area. I'm going to talk about it a lot more. Hey, Paul Jeanette, what's up? Hey, Bobby. Oh, Idaho. That's way up there. Bring home a potato, will you? I love Idaho potatoes. On your way, you get some Valdelia onions. You can start a grocery store on your way. You get some Tennessee whiskey on the way. We can get some Kentucky bourbon. So then that's just peachy air, Pat. All right, so here's what's going on. Of course, we had the Dallas tornadoes the other night. Totally devastation. They were rated at an EF3. I'm really surprised. Some of that damage I thought was higher. Doesn't matter. Still strong. We saw. I mean, I posted a video this morning. I mean, just complete destruction. And it's a miracle, no fatalities that I heard of. I could be wrong, but I did not hear of any. So that's good. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's just amazing, and it's a miracle that these storms can pop up in the middle of the night. Even the one here in Lakeland was an EF2, and the one down in Cape Coral was amazing. So it was a rough couple nights. So today, what we're watching, here's this front. Here's the current radar. A little bit of energy here. Here's the tail end of the front. SPC showing possible these storms are going to flare up later in the day. I'll show you some future maps. A little bit of lingering rains here east of Panama City. That's all tied into that front. You can see the front clearly here on the surface chart. Here it is draping low pressure way up Minnesota all the way down into the Gulf. And leading up on front of this front is our stormy weather for later today. Yeah, we get peanuts in Georgia. I forgot about that. What I think I said peanuts. Oh, we get peanuts and onions. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, they are great. Oh, and I also want to thank someone else, Michael Grouse. Here's the deal. One of our sponsors, Roadkill T-shirts, been with us forever. See if I can give them the pop up. I got, let's see, where are they at here? Let's see. I got 15 things open up here. Whoops, bad request. Nope, that's not it. I had their site saved somewhere. I'll just go direct to their site. I'm gonna post a nice little photo for these guys, Roadkill T-shirts. But check it out. These guys have been with us forever, supporting the web page. And my daughter is playing a Halloween costume this weekend, and they are sponsoring our softball team with bloody T-shirts. Hey, Steven, cool. That's good news. So we're going to have the Team Tampa zombies, and we're going to spray paint the numbers on the back. The girls are dressing up like zombies. So big thanks to Roadkill T-shirts, printing us up some special shirts for the softball girls for this weekend. And they've been big supporters of the site for a long time. So check them out. They also do a lot of custom stuff, and funny stuff, and we used to show a lot more funny stuff. Look at, you go to their Halloween shirts. Like, here's a good one. Stop staring at my pumpkins. I wanted to do the I Love Blobs shirt. I don't know why I thought of blobs and pumpkins, but anyway, that's roadkill. Oh snap, that's funny. Oh snap. Says it's pretty cool. He got every year this little that's pretty good stuff. All right, so enough of that. But thanks to Roadkill T-shirts for helping out my girls. All right, so here again. All right, so here's the stormy weather we got brewing. Let's show you some future radar. So short-term radar and storm threat is right here along the eastern coast. We could have storms developing later in the afternoon, South Carolina into North Carolina into Virginia. A little bit of yellow means slight chance of tornado threat. This is your tornado map going into the Carolinas. This is later this afternoon. Could have a squall line developing. Straight line winds likely. Official wording is thunderstorms capable of producing thunderstorms, damaging winds, tornado across central and eastern North Carolina and Tidewater region of Virginia this afternoon into tonight. So, if you're living in the Carolinas, you're used to a lot of stormy weather. There's a chance later today. Radar doesn't look too impressive. Let's take a look. Latest HRR radar. This is tonight. And very, very, I mean, it's not going to be a very long rain event. It's just going to be one or two little squall lines rolling in this afternoon into tonight. And then it'll be long gone. So clear weather later tonight. Just watch for a developing squall line on the East Coast. And this front barely makes its way into Florida tonight. Little chance of drizzle across central Florida this afternoon. Later tonight, very light chance of drizzle. And then tomorrow morning, check this out. Tomorrow morning, we have cool weather tomorrow. And let's take a look at GFS. This is tomorrow morning. We already had cool weather today, but here we go. We got 50s. This is tomorrow morning, Wednesday. 50s dipping down in the middle possible parts of Florida. 60s all the way down into Lakeland. So that's tomorrow morning. We warned you about this cool front. I told you to prepare. Prepare to wear socks tomorrow. It's going to be in the 60s, Florida. And our Halloween cold front still teasing us. Don't know how far south it's going to go. Here you go. Here's the morning of October. We talked about this one for about a week now. But your freezing temps are dipping down into the southern states here. Blue line is your freeze line. This is tropicaltidbits.com. So Halloween morning, 40s all the way down to the Gulf Coast, Louisiana. So, and Friday a little deeper down. So, I don't think Florida Peninsula gets under 50s though, or under 60s. But 60s are cold for us, right? Oh yeah, check your heater. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, where's Whitney at, Alexis? I think he goes to work at 10 o'clock. Everybody turn your heaters on. Because you know what happens when you first turn your heaters on? It smells like the house is on fire. And everybody's like, well, it's burning. All right, so let's take a look at the blob. So we got your short-term weather forecast. Let's look at some long-range models here on Tropical Tidbits. And you kind of see the low pressure trying to hang out. This is the latest GFS. Low pressure down here. Kind of tries to get it developed this weekend. But, no strong signature yet. But, trouble, a little bit. Every model run's getting a little bit more active on the possibility. This is Sunday this weekend, coming up 5 days from now. You go to Euro, this kind of juicy mess out there, nothing really organized yet. That's good news. This is Thursday, so Euro's not showing much. The highly active CMC model usually sniffs these out. It's kind of showing that low pressure getting pulled up this weekend. So, vaguely watching the Gulf this weekend. Maybe something can try to develop. Nothing showing strong yet, which is good. And that's, that's the area we're watching. So, all right, what else is cooking? Ohio. Yeah, you guys are getting ready to cool down. We officially into fall. Here's your jet stream. Good map here showing you the jet stream really dipping south into the U.S. This is partly to blame for our tornadoes here the last few days. Kind of a springtime pattern here with our higher shear cold and warm boundaries setting up. There's that. One more thing I was going to show. Let's see. Here. Let's look at the moisture map. This is our super duper map. Whitney calls it. And it's just nothing yet. Here's another tropical wave. But man, the season's slowly winding down. That's good. So, casually watching this little Gulf area, nothing to worry about. Could develop in time for the weekend, possibly upper Gulf Coast somewhere around here. Could be watching. But the NHC is not talking about it, so that's good news. We can look at some more ensembles here from the overnight 18Z, and it's showing general spot to watch 5-day. Nothing. So what else cooking? Hey Loretta, what's up? Taylor, yeah, baseball. Taylor Lee, what's up? Yeah, baseball starts tonight. Somebody said the World Series. Let's see, what was the earthquake? I don't know if that was today or October 17th. Let's see, earthquake. Oh, that's Louis making noises. 1989. I saw this video today. I don't remember what year it was. Oh, October 17th. That was this week. That was the infamous baseball broadcast when they had to go off the air because of the earthquake. But that was October 17th. And here you can kind of hear it. And then they went off the air. There you go. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Yep. I kind of remember that. And it,
I don't know if we're on the air or not, and I'm not sure I care.
Al Michaels.
But we are. Well, folks, that's the greatest open in the history of television, bar none. Yes, you certainly did. We're still here. We are still a thing.
But they had big damage. I remember that was this week. So World Series getting going. Yeah, you got your flannel shirts, Cindy. Cool. Here's your Euro map. This is, by the way, showing long-term stuff. Nothing really cooking on the Euro 10-day map. Usually you'll see a couple members, but nothing really. So nothing to stress about. That's good. We're just watching Laura. That was San Francisco. They had a lot of damage back then, remember? They had lots of damage. Let's see. Yeah, hey, Jackie. Yeah, Jeff Petrowski. Jeff Petrowski is like the most amazing storm tracker in the world. He absolutely goes crazy hyper. You can, let's see, I was going to try to find a little longer broadcast, but he's totally just off the charts. I love him. This is the Blue Shed guy. We all watched the Blue Shed guy one night. That was Jeff Petrowski.
It's going to be just
Here we go.
There it is, tornado on the ground. There we go. Tornado ripping through Dallas. Tornado's now north of downtown Dallas. It's approaching Highway 75. It's going to be just south of 635. Continuous power flashes south of me now. Tornado on the ground doing damage. Do have a confirmed tornado north of Dallas. There it is. Tornado on the ground. There we go. Tornado.
So there you go. There's Jeff Petrowski, Blue Shed guy. One day I'll be a storm chaser, but I'm more the behind the scenes guy. Hey, what's up, Lexi? New Burn. Yeah, his video is good. He happened to be right there. I don't know how he got there, but he was right in the middle of it, no doubt. And still, some pictures are coming in that are just mind-boggling. And really, living here in Florida, the two tornadoes that we had were. Then we got a big fire in the California area. That's kind of big news too. Big brush fire, Los Angeles, the hills of Los Angeles. That's kind of weather happening right now. So that if you're out west, California burning again. Yeah, that's a good one, Michelle. Boobies. All right, what else we got? Let's see anything on Twitter we can chat about. Nope. No big news. So that's good. Let's get back to our weather map here. We'll see what you guys are chit-chatting about. So weather-wise today, nothing to stress about. We just got developing storms, possibly later in the afternoon with daytime heating for South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. And then that's it for a few days. We're going to watch, we were there, Debbie. It was great. Really good. If you want to see some more stuff on Dallas, take a look at, make sure you like this page. It's WX Chasing. That's our Brandon Clement friend. He's there on the ground filming some incredible stuff. So check him out, Weather Chasing. And he had drone footage yesterday that was just intense. So you can take a look at that. Some of that damage is from Dallas. So, all right, what's going on, Cindy? No, you didn't miss nothing. Anything good? What's everybody dressing up like Halloween? We got dinner tonight at Cody's. Finally getting a birthday dinner. I rescheduled softball so that we could have one night off of softball, and so we got Mom and Dad and Graham. We're meeting. We're going to Cody's. I love it. Cody Steakhouse. Let's see if we see anything funny here. Funny trick or treat. It'll be time that Jimmy Kimmel does his. I'm not really a Jimmy Kimmel fan anymore. He's too political for me, but I do like. I do like the candy trick. That my kids ate all my candy. Kids ate all my candy. They'll be coming out. There's a few of them that are pretty funny. This is.
One more thing. On Monday night,
These are funny.
To the parents of...
So the joke is, you tell your kids you ate all their candy, and they go berserk.
Mommy ate it last night when you were asleep.
I ate all your Halloween candy last night.
Daddy, where's the candy?
What candy?
Oh my god. That's funny. Oh, I love Halloween. Alright, so that's it. Let's save chitter chatter. I'll try to think of some more stuff to chitter chatter about later. There you go, Michelle. So things are a little quiet today. That's good. Things are going to start winding down. Me and Phil are working on our next date of our Drunk Donkey Nation live TV show. In case you missed it, we're going to put them up on YouTube after they air, but the actual supporters get to watch it live, but you'll still get to see it.
Everybody wants a beer.
So there's my buddy Phil.
So storm surge warning.
We're going to set up in a restaurant twice a month at least, and we already got planned Skypes with Mets. We're going to interact with fans that have stories from weather events. So, like, the cool thing, we keep popping up with great ideas. So, like, this week's obvious storm would be Sandy. So, as we get closer to our date, we're going to actually reach out to a Facebook fan supporter that has a Sandy story, and we're going to call and make a little interview, because I think that'll be great to hear firsthand information from our fans. We're going to also have sit-down interviews with local Mets. Don't worry, Don, I'm bringing them. So this whole thing's on there. It was an hour long. We were rambling. I had a cool interview with my buddy baseball there, Ryan, talking about how weather affects baseball. So that's on my YouTube channel. And we're just going to casually watch this little guy today. Right now, nothing by the NHC to worry about, but sometimes these little guys hang around, and that's the area to watch this time of year if anything were to happen. And we got a little energy here. These two could merge together and lower pressures in the general area the next couple days. So casually watching what happens down this way. Nothing to stress about yet. So cool. Let me get Louie here. And then we got the cable guy coming. We decided to move the TVs in the house. So I gotta get a new coax line. Here's our boy Louie. He's snoring. Say, buddy, what's up? Let's get an ultra close look at him as he snores. He's our boy. Look at him. How's everybody doing today? Mike's weather page. Tropics are sleeping, kind of like me. Hey Brian, what's up, brother? I can look at that. Let's leave Louie up. Maybe I'll do a trick. I got some crackers over here. The MJO positive. Let's take a look. Where is it at? Yeah. Well, that's a current trend, and we basically have a little window here, and then we go into a sinking air pattern, so that'll slow down any convection. Here's our Hurricane Louie. By the way, we are going to do a formal presentation to the Humane Society. I met a lady at our beer reveal that works at the Humane Society. You know, we raised over a couple $100 at Talladega, and I'm going to match some of that, and then we're going to do an online donation. Then we're going to make a check out to the Humane Society for their disaster relief efforts for pet rescues. And that'll be our little thing going into next year, I think, because we want to be known as the pet-friendly hurricane page that leaves no animals behind. Because now my kids, I don't like small dogs. If anybody knows me, look at that. He's a good boy. You say hi to everybody? So what page? Yeah, Debbie. All right, I can show you that page real quick. This page is a cycle of energy that travels the world, actually, and it promotes, you have sinking air or rising air, basically, in a nutshell. And it generates itself over in the Indian Ocean. And this is sinking air, which is dry air, basically. But sinking air does not promote thunderstorm activity. Rising air promotes thunderstorm activity. It actually promotes upwelling, convergence, and thunderstorm activity. So when you get sinking air that we're going to see the end of October into November, sometimes suppresses thunderstorm activity. And this is one of the many factors. It's not an end all. But what's up, David? But yeah, hey, that'd be cool, Don. I'll do something special. He looks like that's what everybody says. Jeffrey looks like me. It's weird. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. But he's a good boy. I love him. He sits by me all day when I work. So there you go. I guess we'll do the cracker trick because I love showing this off. I almost got him to lay down. I got him to sit. I got him to shake. He doesn't bark. He talks now because when he sees another dog, he'll kind of like. All right, so this is my trick. We'll just do it this way because my mouth is kind of lame. I did that one before. We'll just show you how good he can be. I won't even talk. I'm just going to show it to him. And I'll say his name because he knows he can't jump at it. Louie. And I can touch his nose. Here, nope. Let's get really close. All right, Louie. Okay. Patient puppy. All right, cool. All right, so we got any friends in the Carolinas? Just casually watch. I think that luckily last night the energy of our front kind of lost some of its punch, and we didn't have any major storm incidences last night, which is good news. It's kind of weak right now. I'm kind of still surprised we have the yellow up, but we'll watch it. Let's look at the official last night report for weather, and then we'll say see ya. Here's your last night reports. Here's some wind reports for the 21st. One little wind report down in Louisiana. The 20th, we had a lot of action. That was obviously, we had 17 tornadoes reported on the 20th. This is all after the big Dallas one that we saw. So 17 tornadoes going into the 20th. 235 wind reports and 61 hail reports. Then we get into Florida. Florida on, what day would that be? Saturday, the 19th? What was Saturday? Saturday was the 19th. Right? So we had one tornado on the 19th over in the east coast of Florida. We had a little one in South Carolina and Georgia. Then, of course, the night before, we had 6 tornadoes Friday night in Florida. 6 confirmed. And EF2 was pretty big. So, bam, what's up? Mirtha, I'm starting to believe you. I think everybody thinks he's a laid-back dog. I think it's because he hangs out with me during the day, and I don't do much. I sit and work. So he sits and works. He's very chilled. He's a chill. Cool. All right. Well, there you go. I'm going to post some stuff. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. We'll check out we'll watch this little guy in the Gulf. The only model showing formation. Let's take another look at another map real quick. Let's look at the UK model real quick. See what the UK shows for the Gulf. And let's see, tropical Atlantic popping up sooner or later. There we go. Here's the UK. And yeah, a little bit. See, that's into the weekend. 26. So there's your UK showing a little shot of possible development. So you know what? We might get a circle out of this. Michelle, that was crazy. That was down in Cape Coral, and those folks lived that. I have the video from NBC on the site. The whole house collapsed around them, and it's a miracle. Miracle they didn't get any injuries or severe injuries. Emotional injuries. I wouldn't want to deal with it. But anyway, this is a UK model. Possibility. This is Saturday morning. This is kind of what this is that tail we're watching. So at least there's no model showing anything too strong. But general area to watch. Here's the GFS, kind of showing the same thing. Little low pressure right here in the middle of the Gulf on Saturday. So there you go. That's what we're watching. Nothing to worry about. So there you go. All right. So we'll do it again tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see if we get a circle later. That's a place to watch. We kind of watch these things in real time as they develop. This is off weathernerds.org. It's a great satellite site. But here's the 2 spots. They might merge into one. I don't know. There's a big blob. This is leftover frontal action. It's just a big, it's pretty hefty looking down there. Then we got this other little bit of energy kind of making its way that direction. Put them in motion. There you go. So this kind of might get sucked into here. We might just have a big broad level of low pressure area right here trying to develop. And there you go. All right, cool. Hey, thanks everybody. Hey, Maureen, what's up? Yeah, Debbie, we're going to have a good time. Dad orders a Jack and Coke with me. He can't keep up. Christine, yeah, hey, patterns repeat themselves. We get into these patterns. Like this whole year has been the year of fronts. We've had fronts dipping down all year, and that's pretty much controlled the weather a lot. As far as steering currents and instability. The front dip down this week causing jet stream to come way south, creating these tornadoes. So definitely the pattern we're watching. Thanks, Loretta. Appreciate you being a fan. Naomi, what's up? You're welcome. A lot of blobs. Yeah, I got tired of naming blobs. What can we name this blob? We got to name the blob. Let's blame the blob. It's got to be like the end of the year blob. What's a good closing blob? We could call it Elvis because Elvis left the building. Elvis has left the building. I don't know. We'll come up with something funny, and then I'll get yelled at. My buddy Dennis is like, "What do you name them? What do you name them storms for?" Then he didn't get the idea that we kind of do it for fun. He's like, "I thought you hated naming storms, winter storms." Cold weather, but hey, what's up, Linda? Yes, cold weather's getting close. We'll switch over to the cold weather map soon enough. I have some cool weather links I will post. We do have cold weather, winter links that I will post. Actually, let's see if I got it up. Default winter. Let's see. Here's the default winter. It's like save it. Let me bring it over here. Give you an idea what kind of links I got. See if any of them are live. Here's the 24-hour snow forecast. So we have snow forecast maps. We have snow cover maps. We have frost freeze line maps. We have temperature departure from normal maps. We have wind chill maps. We have ice forecast maps. All this stuff I'm going to put live. Tomorrow high and low maps. North America temps. Some people wanted to see temperature up in Alaska. So I got that on there. So yeah, I got a cool bunch of winter maps. Oh, doesn't found. That ain't good. Have to find a new winter map. Not found. All right, cool. Hey, Mike, good deal, man. I got one on now too, celebrating our cone heads. 60s are coming. Josephine, guess what? Wednesday. This Wednesday. Tomorrow. Cool weather. That's because we have a front. Check it out. Here we go. This is our front draping down, right? Tomorrow. It's going to make its way through Florida. So all that cool weather coming in behind it. And ahead of it, basically. So we'll have 60s down the middle of Florida tomorrow morning. 50s possibly up around Gainesville. What's up, Diane? So that's it. All right, cool. I can ramble on, but the cable guy's going to be here. What's up, Sarah? Yeah, I feel like I've rambled on. Luckily, we don't have much to worry about right now, so that's good news. Just Carolinas, be alert if you got any outdoor plans this afternoon. Timing again this afternoon. Let's look at another radar map. See what kind of timing we got for anybody watching in Carolinas tonight. We'll see when that squall line might set up. We'll see if the H or the NAM's a little better on this. So let's see. Here we go. Man, it's so weak. None of the models are really showing much. This is Tuesday, 8 p.m. tonight. So it looks like that squall line might just set up more towards North Carolina. There's that front barely drizzling through Florida today, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock tonight. So not a huge rain event today for anybody on the East Coast. Just skinny little line of showers setting up. And they say Virginia, possibly too. So let's take a look at that. There you go. There you can just see the little tail of the front coming down. This is later tonight. This is 7 o'clock tonight, 7 p.m. tonight, Virginia. That's what the SPC's got listed as yellow. It's a possibility this little squall line could be a little severe. So again, it won't be until tonight to watch for. And I put South Carolina, but it looks like the main storms are more North Carolina and Virginia there tonight. So cool. All right, we'll see y'all. Thank you so much. I'll upload this to YouTube, and then we'll keep an eye on those tropics, see if we get a little yellow circle. Might get a little yellow circle, little bitty baby yellow circle. That would be out at 2 o'clock if we were to get a circle. The circles are updated at 2 and 8. 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock are storm advisories, but since we don't have a storm, the circle map gets updated at 11 and or 2 and 8. So cool. All right, be good. We'll see y'all same place tomorrow. Hopefully back to normal time. So. So y'all have a great day. And be safe. See you next time.